Tustin Ranch Condos Homeowner Report 92782. Zip code going into December 2021. Again, for condos only in the Tustin Ranch area. We have different videos for single family residents, and we have different videos for other zip codes in the Tustin area. So you can go to the channel and check those out. So what we're going to cover is we're going to cover some price data, some sales data, and we're going to cover predictions going forward for, again, condos in the 92782. Feel free to subscribe and like the channel, all that good stuff. Let's look at this. We got 5 months of data that we're looking at, and we're doing median and average because with the number of homes that are available to look at, we just can't get a really good sampling one way or the other. So we look at both to see if there's any real important trends or noticeable trends happening as we move forward. But if we take a look here, it's interesting because the median has dropped to 725. Dropped to 725. However, the average has gone up to 783. And so I'm calling this a good thing for the sellers, because if you own a home or something like that, and the average out there right now is 783 for a condo in Tustin Ranch, yeah, you're doing pretty good. But we got to watch this median here because it's a significant drop. Now, all that means is there's not enough homes to get a decent median, and that one that's right smack in the middle was 725, and the one above it was 799, right? So, you know, take that with a grain of salt, because when you look at the number of homes that are actually being listed in the Tustin Ranch area, it's crazy. All right, so let's look at sold percentage of list price over bids. So how much are people paying above the original list price? So when you list your house for sale, this is the price. How much more are people paying? And in November, people paid 5.7% above the actual original list price. So that means that they're probably kind of duking it out there, and they're putting multiple offers and things like that to buy your condo from you. So this is a good thing. Again, green arrow going up. Okay, let's look at price per square footage sold in November. We again went up $598 per square foot for condos sold on average in the Tustin Ranch area. That's pretty incredible. Again, really good for you, the homeowner, whether you're planning on buying or selling or not. That's a good thing, because now you know you're building equity in your property. It might be time to refinance. Sales data condos, again, 92782. So let's look at that. So new listings in, okay, I'm not even going to show you this bottom one yet. Okay, so we had 18, we had 22, we had 12, we had 12 in November. Take a guess, put it in the comments, how many? One new condo listed in November in Tustin Ranch. That is insane. That is nuts. Because if you consider the fact that in Tustin Ranch we have 4,095 condos. 4,095 condos in Tustin Ranch, and one came on the market, one new listing came on the market. That's nuts. Remember that number one as we go to days on market and the other data here we'll look at in a second. So again, 11, 10, 10, and 7 days. So what we're looking at here is we're going to say, you know what? We can expect that when we put our house on the market, even though there's hardly any homes for sale, we're can still expect that about a week before we get an offer that we're willing to accept. Right now, that may include negotiating time across multiple offers and things like that, but still, expect about a week before you get into escrow, and then another, whatever, 30, 45 days, depending on your situation and what the terms are. So yeah, definitely things are moving quick. This is a good thing. I just put it as a wash because there's no big trend going up or down, and that's what I'm looking for when I'm doing these, is trends. But this is good for you. You can put your house on the market and it's sold. If you're thinking about selling your house, we've got a 1% listing fee. Take advantage of that, all right? So closed sales, let's look at that. So remember, we had one home come on the market in November, but we had 9 that closed. Okay, so we've got 9 times as many homes selling as we do coming into the marketplace. Do you think that that creates a very limited supply and a huge demand? Yes, it is. We always know Tustin Ranch is in demand. And so you can see where those numbers are really kind of skewed. Good for you, in your favor. Months of supply. Again, really low numbers. 0.3 months, 0.3 months. So 0.3 months translates to, I think it's like 9 days. So in other words, what that means is if nobody put a new listing in Tustin Ranch, a new condo up for sale in Tustin Ranch at all going forward, it would take 9 days before every home is sold. Every single one, gone. No more homes for sale in Tustin Ranch, condos. Okay, so that's fast. That is really fast. So again, everything's good. Everything's good for you, the homeowner. Let's look at predictions for condos in 92782. I don't know what do you think is going to happen with that kind of data? Man, everything's a green flag. Everything's good. It's all thumbs up. If you're thinking about selling your condo, you are in good shape. You can do it. You can do it fast. You can get top dollar for it. You're going to get people making multiple offers and fighting over it. No negatives. There's no negatives, right? There are some things we need to watch out for coming up, but right now, if you're thinking of selling right now, no negatives. I already mentioned it. We do a 1% listing fee, so take advantage of that. Also, I wanted to let you know, if you want to learn how you can have your condo completely rehabbed, totally rehabbed before you put it on the market, not just to get a higher price, but to actually get more profit and have it rehabbed with no upfront money out of your pocket, totally done, no money out of your pocket, just let me know. We'll show you how we're doing that and getting you more profit. And we're going to pop a video up on the screen here at the end of this video. So stick around to then so you can watch that video as well. We'll show you how to do that. Okay, last month, November 1st, we talked about this article here. Tough day as Zillow announces that they were shutting down their buyer division. Shut down the whole thing. And this is what they do. They're iBuyers, institutional buyers. They buy homes in mass. They buy them at discounts. They do a little rehab. They turn around, they resell them, and then they make a profit. But their third quarter earnings report said that their buying division was not profitable. Okay, now you sit there and you go, well, gosh, no competition, very fast days on market, really high median and average prices going up, right? How could it not be profitable to sell? So it raises some red flags to me going, okay, well, what do they know that we don't know yet, right? And then on this very same day, they also announced they're going to dump 7,000 homes. And when I say dump, I mean they're not going to go put signs in front of all these houses and go, okay, let's get the best that we can and then just kind of cut our losses. They're selling these off in bulk to different investor groups and letting them handle it. And they're doing it at a loss. Okay, this was back November 1st. Well, this just came out yesterday. Zillow cancels more than 100 or hundreds more home contracts across the country. So they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of purchase contracts that they agreed to buy people's homes from across the country, and they just canceled them all. They canceled them all. Boom. We are not buying your house. We don't care if we're in the middle of escrow. We don't care if we're 1 day away from closing. Boom, not closing. And trust me, they have the verbiage in their contracts because it's their contracts that allows them to get out of anything for any reason. Okay, but so they're pulling out of buying. Again, if real estate is profitable based on the data that we're looking at, yet they're canceling all their contracts, they're dumping their listings, they're getting out of the buying. Things to be aware, things to watch, really, things to watch. What's coming up that we don't know about? And I'm going to keep saying that because it is. It's like what do we not know about? And then this one just came out yesterday also. iBuyers are selling Arizona homes at a loss. Now this is Arizona, but still, it all trickles in. So what that's kind of implying is that in addition to Zillow, other iBuyers potentially may be selling their inventory at a loss. They're getting rid of those homes. Really need to pay attention to this. We're going to watch this for you too, but something you should probably keep an eye on, especially if you're planning on selling. And then, of course, 20 hours ago, first Omicron variant case in the U.S. detected in, where else? California. Okay. So it doesn't matter where you're at with the whole coronavirus thing. It doesn't matter if you're on the, this side, you're like, oh my gosh, the sky is falling and everybody's going to die. Or if you're on this side where you're going, oh, it's all a conspiracy theory and you're all nuts, right? It doesn't matter. That's not the point. What the point is if this information is being pushed out there and I'm seeing it, I've already had it come up numerous times in my news feed, different variations of this particular article. If they're pushing this out there, then who is going to, or how are people going to react? How are people going to respond to this? Does it mean, again, more people go, oh, forget it, we're not selling our house because, we don't want to be stuck in a lockdown somewhere and not have a house? Or do people go, oh my gosh, sell it, sell everything, let's get out of here and let's run? I don't know. We don't know. But again, things to be thinking of and watching over the next, week or 2 or 3, just to see what kind of effect this has. And of course, finally, we still don't know. We still don't know what the effect of the foreclosure and the eviction moratoria are going to be on the marketplace. We really just don't know it, but we know for a fact with the number of people who had forbearances, and despite the fact that the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, the CFPB, threatening lenders, saying, you better take care of these homeowners and work out whatever you can to save them from foreclosure, or we're going to fine you millions and millions of dollars in fines. Aside from that, we know that there's still some people that just can't make the payment, right? And so you're still going to have foreclosures. It just happens. Life situations change for a whole variety of reasons. But lenders don't want to be the first one to pop their head up and start dropping out foreclosures, because then the CFPB is going to come over and just like whack-a-mole them on the head and fine them, huge fines. So they're all looking at each other going, are you going to go first? No, I'm not going first. Are you going to go first? No, I'm not going first. Right? But it's going to come. Well, when? So in the last 3 months, just to give you perspective, and this is not normal, September, October, November, zero notice of defaults filed, 0 notice of trustee sale filed. Those are the documents that are filed during a foreclosure process. So none, okay? When we start seeing a few of them trickle into the marketplace, then we really got to pay attention, because is it going to go just a trickle? Or is it going to trickle in and then it's going to open the floodgates? We don't know. We got to watch that. So these are all things to take care of, to be aware of and to be prepared for as things happen. So look, if you have questions about real estate in the Tustin area, call me. I'm happy to help out. I've been doing this in the Tustin area. I've been living here in the Tustin area and selling real estate. I've been selling real estate in the Tustin area since 1997. I've been living here since I was in 5th grade. So happy to help out in any way that I can with any question that you can. And oh, by the way, watch this video that's coming up on your screen right now. Take care.